better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David.
Got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the ball is intercepted. He'll try to...
This kid was looking for, very first pass of the day, gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
On the run, it's Brooks. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball. Heel off one deep down the left side. Picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Auburn lines up quickly. Trying to break the plane on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
14, UCF 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Auburn. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. What a... This defense with a pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He goes out of bounds at the 7-yard line, but what an opportunity after that pick. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. From the gun, looking for a man. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Quarterback adapted. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
UCF 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but
Worry.
this is the worst start possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
Try and play action. He'll throw it. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys? Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Quarterback will audible. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Brooks. They get him down after he makes the catch.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Brooks. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He looks that one in nicely. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Porter. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
And makes the score Auburn 35, UCF 0.
That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Immediately fires to the middle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. The hand to the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Escapes the sack. He'll pull it down and run. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up. Lets it fly. He's got it on the left. Oh, look out. There he goes. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Number 15.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll do it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Dixon. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
On second down, looking again to throw. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown Tigers! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart.
49, UCF 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense.
Pulls it in on the right. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. It's complete to the left. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Finds his big tight end. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got his man on the right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. If you consider the swing pass an extension of the running game, well, they shut down the run and the swing on that one.
No doubt. Locked him down. Great job seeing it right away. Eyes on the running back. As soon as they threw it, multiple guys breaking on the football, getting to him, not letting him do any damage after the catch.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. And now on second down for this offense. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that pass picked off. Looking for more room. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Orlando.
The Knights will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding. Receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. Leaves it with the running back. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
That's a really good job. Wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Give to the single back. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
You talk about setting a tone. Going for that in your own territory early in the game? Oof.
Well, let's decide, gutsy or crazy.
Both?
Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense gets set for second down. Physical attack from the gun.
Well, this offense is defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Finds the tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Dances away. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll run play action. On the move to his left. Able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Auburn to the line in a hurry. On 4th down, looking to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Auburn. And the stomping has commenced. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more.
Good.
So this is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask